What's up, homies? It's your boy LT. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off in part 1 of cause versus correlation. So make sure you've seen that. Now let's try another example. Shout out to my boy Neil deGrasse Tyson for this next one because got it from him, kind of. Yeah. Oh, he's my uncle. Neil deGrasse Tyson's my uncle. Unofficially, like he doesn't actually know, but it's my fam. Anyway, another one, the tooth fairy. You know, look, if you're a kid or if you're not a kid, the tooth fairy is not real, I'm sorry. But, you know, you might have just not watched the YouTube video that was explaining correlation versus causation, so I understand why you might have, like, got mixed up. So let's talk about this. If you don't understand the difference between correlation and causation, you're gonna think like, oh, you see, I put these teeth under this pillow and then money came. The more teeth I put under, the more money I get. So then you're just gonna be like, boop, boop. You're gonna punch yourself again. Again, violence is bad. Don't punch yourself. But you're gonna punch yourself so you can get all your teeth. You're gonna be like, boom, boom, boom. I got more teeth. And now because correlation and causation, you're thinking they're the same thing. You're gonna put all your teeth. You're gonna talk with the gums and put all your teeth under your pillow. Because you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get more money because I have more teeth out. But that's because you didn't watch a YouTube video on correlation versus causation. Although it may be positively correlated that your teeth give you money when you put them under the pillow, the cause is not the teeth and a tooth fairy. You see? Most likely your parents, your guardians, or whoever's watching over you. If you're below the age of like 7, you probably shouldn't watch this video because I just like crushed your dreams. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay, so you might be like, LT, those examples were like obvious and silly, blah blah blah. Well, it's not just about silly stuff, it's about real stuff too. This correlation versus causation comes up in some really serious situations. For example, I bet you've heard that you gotta eat a good breakfast in order to do good in school. Well, it's do well in school. It's to do well. That's what it should be. So you're thinking like, oh, eating a good breakfast correlates with doing well in school. You gotta look further into it. Look deeper. For example, a study looked at this, and in some schools, when breakfast was given, the kids did better. But in other schools, when breakfast was given to them first, they did worse. Or rather, they were more poorly behaved. It turns out what actually made the difference was the resources that the schools themselves had. And it actually wasn't necessarily the breakfast. The breakfast did both things. So even with what correlation that it might have had, the cause of doing better in school was actually just the resources. So, better resources positively correlate to doing better in school. Me personally, all throughout high school and college, I never ate breakfast or lunch, which I don't recommend because, like, it's not healthy. But I still did well in school and I didn't eat breakfast, so correlation doesn't equal causation. However, even talking about all this causation and correlation not being the same thing, correlation is still very important because when you see something that is correlated, it often can be a good starting point to go further investigate and see what's actually happening there. Whenever you see that there is some type of correlation, that's your first clue to then go see what's up. You gotta, I was digging or swimming. You gotta investigate, you gotta study, you gotta examine, you gotta research it more, see what's actually happening there. If you don't, you might give up cheese and just for some bed sheets, and then you'll just be sad forever. Okay, so I hope that was kind of helpful. Hope it made you think something. Just maybe a little like, ah. So today's question, comment below. Is there anything you thought you knew, but realized you didn't actually know? I encourage you to challenge yourself and try to figure out some false causations you might have. Also, make sure to comment below and let me know what you want next Wednesday Wisdom to be about. Hit that thumbs up if you learned something. For extra stuff, follow me on all of my social medias. And of course, subscribe to the boy. And as always, save the cheese, save the world.